Hey everyone, Adam Richmond here with Rocky Ridge Trucks, and today I wanted to talk to you about Jeep suspension. And right here we've got 2017 Wrangler. We wanted to go over some of the highlights of what really makes a Rocky Ridge Jeep ride and drive so good. So if we start right at the basics, you have a factory replacement coil spring. So this spring is going to be 3.5 inches taller. It's going to keep some of the ride characteristics of a factory spring, but give you a little bit more off-road performance. We also use the factory bump stop and just drop it down so that it still functions the way it was intended. We use our Rocky Ridge 3.0 shock absorber, awesome on-road ride quality, and really handles the bumps off-road. When you get off-road, you'll really notice how well controlled the suspension is. Everything that we do uses factory brake lines, factory ABS lines, and then our kit just reroutes them in a nice tidy way so that they never interfere when you're on-road or off-road. One of the really neat parts about this lift kit is the geometry correction brackets. So basically what you see here, this is the upper control arm, and it used to attach up here on the frame. By moving it down, it actually rotates the axle back into a more factory-like alignment spec. As we move around the front, you'll notice that we use the factory track bar, and to compensate for the lift kit, we do a track bar relocation bracket. And basically what this does is raises the mounting point of the track bar so that we maintain a nice line with the drag link. The factory drag link is actually replaced with this aftermarket high steer version. So basically what we do is the factory drag link would have come down and up from the bottom the way you see this tie rod end is. You'll notice that the drag link is now flipped on top. It makes the drag link very flat and gives great on-road driving characteristics. The rear of the Jeep is actually designed very similar to the front, so I'm just going to kind of run you through the parts that we change. Starting all the way at the outside, you can see that the sway bar end link has been replaced with a longer sway bar end link. Again, I'd like to point out the fact that even at full droop, our brake lines, our ABS lines, our vent lines, everything still has more than enough because of the way we reroute them and drop. Bump stop extension pads are added to the axle, so we get to retain the factory upper bump stop and just give it a new landing surface. Heavy duty replacement coil springs in the rear, the 3.0 shocks just like the front, and then track bar bracket for the rear track bar just like we do in the front. Very strong heavy duty setup. The Jeep will ride and drive amazing and last a lifetime. Thanks for checking out our video.